Hello guys, let's solve this question 4A of 2025 grade 12 exam question. All right, so the question says, a certain school offers French, Chinese, and Japanese classes. A group of students was asked which language they had studied. The following Venn diagram shows the results. Okay, nice. So what? How many students studied at least one language? Okay, simple. Just understand the meaning of at least. At least it means that greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to 1. More than or equal. So we are going to add anyone in this in these what sets: French, Chinese, and what's this? Japanese. Okay, because this 23 studied at least one, which is just the French one. This is Chinese. This is Japanese. This 5 studied at least 2, just one, at least one rather. Same, but he studied 2, French and what? Japanese. So you can just add everything: 23 plus 20 plus 32 plus 5 plus 3 plus 7 plus 10. We're not going to add this one because these people, 15 of these students, 15 didn't do anything. Okay, didn't study any of these programs. Okay, great. So let's add 23 plus 20 plus 32 plus 5 plus 3 plus 7 plus 10. This is giving us 100 students. 100 students. The next question is saying, how many students studied French or Chinese but not Japanese? French or Chinese but not Japanese. But not Japanese, it means that we exclude what? Japanese, the same as Japanese complement. So we're not going to add anything here. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to say 23 plus 20 plus 32. Okay, so add these 2 plus 0 plus 3. This is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 2, 7. So you have 75 students. Okay, students. All right. Number 3. Number 3 saying, how many students studied one of the languages only? One of the languages only. We can see 23 studied French only, 32 Chinese only, 10 Japanese only. Let's add these 3. So 23 plus 32 plus 10. Okay, if you add these on the calculator, we're going to have a 5 there, 2 plus 3 plus 1, that is 6. So 65 students. Okay, 65 students. All right. How many students studied neither French, Chinese, nor Japanese? So if we're told neither, meaning we're not supposed to include anything in these 3 sets. So we have 15 outside. So we're going to just say, what's this? 15 students. That's all. Okay, 15 students. It is simple. It's as simple as this. 15 students. Simple. If you've enjoyed, guys, or if you are enjoying how I'm studying, or how I'm solving rather, consider subscribing. Let's proceed to the next question. So this question 4B of 2025 grade 12 exam. So this is under integration, calculus, of course. So we are given the integral, definite integral of this This is what we're given, 6x squared minus 5x plus 2 dx. So solve this. This is simple, and this is how we are going to solve it. Okay, so we're going to integrate what's inside. So we have 6x to the power 2. We add 1 to the power. So we also divide by the power, which is 2 plus 1, minus 5x. This is x to the power invisible 1. So you have 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1. Then to the constant, dy dx of, integration of a constant number, just add x to a constant number. So it becomes 2x, okay? And this is what we're having. The upper limit is negative 3. The lower upper limit is 1. Lower limit is negative 3. Okay. So let's solve. So this is, we have 6x to the power 3 over 3 minus 5x to the power 2 over 2 plus 2x. Here we're not adding the arbitrary constant, which is c, because these are definite integrals. All right. So so we have the upper limit. Let's not forget. Okay, you just say 1, lower limit negative 3. 3 into 6 is 2 times. So we have 2x to the power 3 minus, let's just leave this one the way it is, as 5x to the power 2 over, because 5 can't go into that one, into 2 can't go into 5 without leaving a remainder. So over 2 plus 2x. The upper limit 1, negative 3 as the lower limit. So here, this is what we're going to do. We're going to substitute. We're going to say 2, where there is x here, we're going to put the upper limit 1. So we're going to say 2 times 1 to the power 3 minus 5. X is 1 to the power 3 over 2 plus 2 times 1. Okay, I've just substituted the upper limit. Then I say minus the lower limit. So here I'm going to substitute with what? Negative 3, wherever there is x. So here it will be 2 times negative 3 cubed minus 5 negative 3 squared over 2 plus 2 times negative 3. Okay, negative 3. All right. That's what I'm having. Let me double check here so that make sure that I don't make mistake here. I think I'm okay. Yeah. Oh, here there is a mistake here. It's not 3, it's 2. Okay. Yeah, these things happen, so you need to double check your work. All right, let's proceed. 1 to the power 3 is 1 times 2 is just 2. 2 rather. 2 minus 1 to the power 2 is 2 is 1. 1 times 5 is just 5 over 2. 2 times 1 is just 2. This is what we have this side. Okay. All right. Then what do we have this side? This negative 3 to the power 3. Check. This is an odd number. If this was an even number, the answer would have been positive. Since this one is an odd number, the answer will be what? Negative. So we have 2 multiplied by 3 to the power negative 3 to the power 3 is the 27. So it will be negative 27 like this, minus here this is an example, negative 3 to the power, this is an even number, so the answer is supposed to be positive, which is 5 over 5 multiplied by 9 over 2. Okay, positive times negative, just negative. 2 times 3, 6. Okay, nice. Then here, this is just the same as 2 plus 2, 4. So you just have 4 minus 5 over 2 this side. What do we have this side? You have 2 times 27, which is just the negative 54, negative 54, okay, minus, here we are having 55 times 5 times 9, it is 45 over 2 minus 6. Okay, so here we can say negative, we can group these whole numbers, negative 54 minus 50 minus 6 rather. So this side, let's just write them the way they are, like this, minus, this is a 5, minus negative 54 minus 6 is the same as just 60, because we add and then maintain the sign. All right. Then 60 minus 45 over 2. This is what we're having. So you can use a calculator here. 4 minus 5 over 2. Okay. 5 over 2, which is giving me 3 over 2 minus. So here you can say negative 60 minus 45 over 2. So this is giving me negative 165 over 2. Check, there's a negative here, so we're going to, this is going to be positive. Let me just put this one in bracket so that you see the difference. Negative is negative, positive, so you have 3 over 2 plus 165 over 2. Common denominator 2. All right, we have the common denominator, so we can just deal with the numerators. There's a plus, so it will be just 3 plus 165. Okay, 165 plus 3 is just 168. Okay, 168 over 2. 2 into 16 is 8. 2 into 8, 4 units squared. Because this is the same as calculating area under the curve. Okay, so 84 units squared. That's the answer to this question here. Okay, question 4b. Okay, that's the answer to this question 4b. Let's go to the next question.